Good morning and happy Wednesday. I am Danielle Love, and I am also waiting for my husband, as he normally does, to tell me whether or not I am able to be heard on here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Awesome. That's wonderful. So I'm over here getting set up. This is real life, you guys. I forgot to put my light on, so oh my gosh, look at that's crazy. All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today is August 18th. Actually, August is an incredibly energetically charged month for me in so many ways. It just so happens that so many really massive life experiences occur for me in the month of August. And I'm really excited to be here talking about my new program, the Sacred Sexual Energy Experience, shortened called SSEX, that has been gifted to me through numerous and kind of almost constant downloads that I get while I'm meditating, while I'm praying, while I'm communing with the divine, through many other ways that I do in my everyday life. And then putting that into pragmatic form, right? So very grateful for my Virgo sun and my Scorpio moon, because I can open myself up to receiving all the information. As Julia Cameron calls it, marching orders. I was given marching orders that this was the program that I needed to create in order to continue fulfilling the Dharma that is mine in life, in order to help people fully embrace every aspect of themselves without apologizing, without feeling shame, without feeling guilt, without feeling any kind of negative energy around expressing their truest, most sacred energy of who they are. And then I got to work with the framework, which is amazing. And I'm very lucky to have my husband, Bill, who there's a video of us yesterday, it was our anniversary, who is a project management professional who helps me rein in my ideas, putting them into pragmatic and teachable formats, which is what we've been doing together since we've been business partners together for 11 years. We've been together 15, and we started our first business 11 years ago. So all that to be said is I am here for the very first time with the application completely finished and to talk about what actually is sacred sexual energy. And if you know me, if you've ever come to any of my teachings or anything that I do, whether it's podcasts or things I've been interviewed for, or the 300 plus interviews that I have conducted with other people, I always have notes. I am a note taker. I like to make sure that I have all of the things together that I'd like to communicate to whoever is on the receiving end of whatever it is that I'm saying, because I can get very passionate about the things that I teach about. So I really kind of wanted to just give a quick overview of what the Sacred Sexual Energy Experience program is and the types of human beings that I am calling in to join me for this experience. This is a program where we will be going over some deep work. This is not a fluffy course. This is not a fluffy program, although we will have lots of fun. We will have lots of laughs. We will also have lots of orgasms. Now, I'm not saying that we will have them together. I am saying that exploring your physical body and becoming extremely comfortable and intimate with yourself is going to be a big part of the explorative self-work that we will be doing in the Sacred Sexual Energy Experience container. And the reason for that is because your sexual energy is actually the creative force behind every single thing that you ever do, say, think, or create in your entire life, not only sex related. Your sexual energy is the creative force behind why you want to work in certain jobs, or why you want to create certain types of art, or why you feel called, or why you get thoughts about wanting a certain type or desiring a certain type of relationship. That is all fueled by your sacred sexual energy. And in one of the posts I posted a few weeks ago, I also talked about the direct correlation between your sacred sexual energy and your ability to receive money. That is also a 100% directly proportional connection. So if there is an area of your life where you feel that you have kind of a dysfunctional or disordered relationship with your sexual energy, with your body, your physical body, your emotions, and how you feel when you think about your body, and also your relationship with money, your beliefs about money, your beliefs about wealth, your beliefs about your ability to call in and receive money. These will all be integral aspects of the Sacred Sexual Energy program. I'm going to put the application in the links below after I finish this live. And I want to be clear about this program because it's definitely not for everyone. This program is for currently in its first cohort is only offered to females or female identifying humans. And it is also being very carefully curated by me. I have run many successful group coaching programs in the past. I've never had an application process before. This time it is different because the subject matter and the energies that we will be diving into in this program are very integral to our human evolution. And I want to ensure, as the human being that is curating this experience and setting this very safe and intentional container for this growth, because we're all going to be having massive amounts of experience that will allow us to grow, learn, expand our awareness, believe, say, do, and perform things that you may never have thought were possible for you will happen throughout this program. That is a guarantee. If you show up and you do the work and you participate with us, there's no possibility that you will not have a massive transformative experience. And that's the reason for the application. This is definitely not for everyone. And I want to make sure that the human beings that I'm calling in are deeply aligned with the work that I am offering and are ready to show up for themselves first and foremost, and also ready and willing to support up to 9 other human beings in this transformative experience. So sacred sexual energy for me, really, I'm a very big word person. I love defining words. I love etymology. I love understanding the root of the language that we use to communicate with ourselves and other people. And so sacred simply means connected with the divine. And if you saw my live stream from a couple of days ago where I talked about, do you love your body? And I mean, really love your body, fat rolls and all. I talk about how our bodies are holy vessels that were gifted to us by the divine. So when I say sacred, I mean connected to the divine. And sexual, I'm going to read the definition that I have over here, is relating to the instincts, psychological processes, and activities connected with physical attraction or intimate physical contact between individuals. And that also means between you and yourself. So while we will absolutely be diving into sexual themes and many different topics around the unfortunately very oppressive stories and narratives that are run by the society that we all exist in about what sexuality is and what it isn't, what is acceptable and not acceptable. We're definitely going to be breaking through a lot of that because I am not of the belief system that anything is unacceptable, with obviously some rules about consent and age and things that are just morally and ethically, which we will get into, foundational. But if you are consenting and the other person is consenting and everybody is of age and you're not doing it to hurt yourself or to hurt other people and you're getting some level of enjoyment, pleasure, and fulfilling desire out of it, there's really nothing for me that would cause shame. And so that's the energy with which I want you to feel about your own life and the own ways that you express your own sexual energy. And energy is just a person's physical, mental, and spiritual powers. Power is going to be another theme that we touch on a lot in the sacred sexual energy experience, because another unfortunate situation that is what we experience in the world today is that power is often seen through a lens of negativity. And that again, it's very sad, because power in and of itself is everything. That's what energy is. It's power. It's power to create, right? Of course, it's also power to destroy, but the focus and the attention that we put on it in the society that we live in today is usually based on the power to destroy. And I'm going to teach many tools, many strategies, many practices, rituals to harness and embrace and embody your highly potent creative energies that are every single one of us has this. There is no person that is exempt from this. But in the society that we live in today, it's usually frowned upon when humans, and particularly women, embrace and wield this incredible power to get the things that they desire. So that's really the gist of it. There are so much more. There's so much information in the application. So if you have any questions about the program, I encourage you to check out the application to see if that answers your questions. And if it does not, I welcome you to send me a DM and let me know what your questions are. And I would love to have a chat with you if you have any other questions about it. I'm getting ready now to go over my mom's house. She had her chemo yesterday. And today is actually, if my dad were alive, today would be his 82nd birthday. He was born in 1939 and he passed away in 1994. And so August being such an energetically charged month for me, yesterday was my 14-year wedding anniversary. Today is my dad's birthday. 1 week or 6 days from now is my birthday. I don't even know at this point. On August 24th, and then on August 25th is the anniversary of the day that my father passed away. So there's all of this energy swirling around in August for me. And for this year, it feels very generative. It feels very fertile. It feels very exciting, all of this energy. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with up to 9 other amazing human beings who are ready to transcend binaries and beliefs that actually aren't who you are, that keep the person that you really are, the freak flag that you want to fly and want to feel comfortable and confident flying in the world, that keeps that buried. We're going to untame that. We're going to untame that and reclaim that together. And I am just so excited. So I look forward to seeing people in the application, and I also look forward to seeing you in my DMs if you have other questions that the application doesn't answer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will also be here live. My intention is to be coming live here on Facebook every weekday for the next month at least, so I look forward to seeing, oh, Amanda, hi. I'm going to drop the application in as soon as I stop speaking, which is going to be now. So I will drop the application in, and I look forward to seeing you in my application and in my DMs if you have any other questions. And I'll see you on Facebook Live because I'm going to be here, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you all more. Have a beautiful day.